So we have another intergalactic crisis on our hands. We also got what would happen if you made Harry Potter just a little cooler. And we have a first appearance this week. Will it be anything? I don't know. Let's roll the intro and find out. Hey, what's going on, you wonderful weirdos? I'm Pocan Joe, and this is my weekly review. If this is your first time here, thanks for coming by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can get my opinions on things, because that's important, I guess. But without further ado, let's run down this week's comic book. It was comic books. It was a small haul this week, but we still got some good stuff. And whoever picked up the last Justice League because they showed up a day early, I will find you, and I will get that book. So without further ado, let's talk about Empire. So Empire of the Fantastic Four one. This is actually a pretty good story as far as crises go. I know we're getting kind of inundated. Like every few months we have a huge crisis with thousands of books come out. But this one's actually kind of intriguing. Our two little characters down there, a Kree and a Skull. We know that they're supposed to hate each other, but they're working together to go kill some people on the moon. But these two really do hate each other. Do I see a Romeo and Juliet type story happening here very soon? I don't know. Let's see where they take it. So all in all, I thought it was a good read. Next is Strange Academy. This is fun. That's all there is to say about it. It's Harry Potter meets more. It's more like a public school Harry Potter than anything else. You know, like Harry Potter, everybody was all prim and wear their little emblems and everything. And in this one, the kids are slightly a little bit more edgier, and it just makes for fun reading. And they're sarcastic. Love this Dumanu character, or the child of Dumanu. He's pretty funny. A lot of good stuff going on here. A lot of team building, trying to get the people to work together from different backgrounds and stuff. It's a fun read. I would definitely pick it up if you haven't picked up issues 1 and 2. Rush out and get those. This is something I think will turn into something. Next, we got Detective Comics. This was good. All the Batman stuff this week was really, really good. And I'm really enjoying these covers. I'm really enjoying the artwork in it. Like, they seem to go back a little old school with it. A lot of good action in here. Some other interesting things that happened. Something that I wish they would do more in here. So that whole cult thing with Two-Face, like they're kind of blowing that off now and trying to move into a more mainstream story. I kind of liked it. I wish they would have played a little bit more on that. But, they got another story to tell, and I get it. We're going right into the Joker Wars, and we also find out that a lot of our characters that we thought may have died didn't. Moving on. Deceased, Dead Planet. So we're going to go back to Earth because Cyborg's head has figured out an equation to figure out the virus and maybe even fix it. Unfortunately, the Green Arrow turns into a zombie. So now we got motivation to actually find this cure and move forward with it. I think that's kind of interesting. Very interesting dynamic in here. We got Damian. Everybody's about 5 years older, so they're practically adults at this point. Lois Lane's the president of a planet that doesn't belong to them. Then we start off with a little war there. It's interesting, but I kind of see this kind of starting to fade out a little bit. I think they've been pushing it just a little too much. But for right now, it's a good read. I've been enjoying it. Definitely pick it up. Next, Batman. So Catwoman's not dead. She didn't get shot in the head. Apparently she got shot someplace else, and the Penguin had to get her out of the hospital because Joker War's launching off now, and it's good. It's just generally good. The one thing I'm kind of hung up on this, kind of like with Detective Comics, they kind of blew off the cool story, and we're still having to deal with this Court of Owls and the Talons and all that. They bring one of them back from death or whatever. That's fine. The Court of Owls was a cool story, and it has its place. Does it fit into this? I don't know. Let's see how the war goes first. I guess you got to build an army to have a war, and that's probably what the Joker's doing in this. So that was pretty cool. And last but not least, Superman, number 23, we get introduced to Xanadoth. I want to say Doth. D-O-T-H, Xanadoth. I don't know. All right, so mystical stuff's happening in here with the bracelet. This picks up right with all the secret organizations with spies and everything were destroyed by Leviathan. And we find this artifact that gives this particular person powers. In this, I don't know. Like, it's It's a thread of a story, I guess. Let's see where it takes us. Hopefully, this person is, just as sadistic as DC villains used to be, like the Joker. So if it turns into something like that, I could see this going far. But for right now, I'm kind of on the fence with this one on a 50-50. So that's it. I think this is one of my shortest hauls ever. Great comic books. Hey, happy 4th of July to everybody, and a special happy birthday to my wife, Mrs. Pocan Joe of the Clan Pocan. Happy birthday, honey. She's right over there. We're supposed to be getting the house ready for sale, but I decided to do this. I'm a horrible person. All right. Other than that, hey guys, what have you been reading? And more importantly, what did you think about it? Comment down below. Let me know. What did you think about if you read any of these books? Definitely want to hear your opinions about it. Other than that, folks, I got a jet. So be safe, stay healthy, and stay away from one another. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye.